The Mexican Revolution, spanning from 1910 to 1920, marked one of the most significant upheavals in the country's history, intertwining social and political elements. This tumultuous period was defined by a multitude of factors, including economic disparity, political corruption, and a burgeoning desire for land reform and workers' rights. The roots of the revolution can be traced back to the presidency of Porfirio Díaz, whose authoritarian regime prioritized foreign investment and industrialization over the welfare of the Mexican populace. Under Díaz's rule, the economic landscape was characterized by severe inequality, with vast estates owned by a privileged few, while the majority of the population lived in stark poverty. Political repression further exacerbated tensions, as dissenting voices were silenced and democratic processes were undermined. In response to these injustices, Francisco I. Madero, a wealthy landowner who advocated for democratic reform, emerged as a key figure opposing Díaz's administration. Madero's call for effective suffrage and no re-election resonated deeply with disillusioned citizens, ultimately leading to Díaz's resignation in 1911. However, Madero's presidency was short-lived and fraught with challenges, as he struggled to implement meaningful changes and faced opposition from multiple factions. These factions included Emiliano Zapata's followers in the south and Pancho Villa's forces in the north. Zapata, an emblematic leader of the agrarian movement, championed the cause of land redistribution. Encapsulated in his plan of Ayala, his insistence on land and freedom garnered widespread support among rural communities. Meanwhile, Villa, a charismatic bandit-turned-revolutionary, drew immense loyalty from the northern regions, emphasizing both social reforms and national sovereignty. The ensuing decade witnessed a chaotic and violent struggle for power among numerous revolutionary and counter-revolutionary groups. Each group had divergent aspirations for Mexico's future. The conflict ultimately led to the drafting of the Mexican Constitution of 1917, which incorporated progressive labor laws and land reforms, albeit with limited initial impact. In conclusion, the Mexican Revolution was a profound event characterized by its intricate interplay between socio-political grievances and aspirations. It laid the groundwork for significant institutional transformations, setting Mexico on a path toward modernization and laying the foundation for future movements advocating social equity and democratic governance.